2021, baby. This our time. This our time. Football sports. History. This our time. This our time. Yeah. This our time. Football sports.
So Messi winning the Ballon d'Or for the 7th time. Do you think it's fair to other players like Lewandowski, Jorginho, and the rest?
So I think basically first we need to understand the process, how the whole award is being given out. You know that it's based on their achievements over the past 12 months and things they've done on the pitch. So and also we need to also include democracy. It's voting. The votes for people around the world vote for who wins the award. So I think basically the people voted, majority of the people voted for Messi. That one is their own opinion. But now let's go to the field. What Messi did, what Lewandowski did, and what Jorginho did. So people who are going to advocate for Jorginho talk about him winning the Champions League, he winning the Super Cup, he winning the Euros. And he also performed well at Chelsea. And when it comes to Lewandowski, what are they going to talk about Lewandowski? They're going to say that he also won the Bundesliga. And I think he didn't win the Champions League. I think they reached semi-finals of the Champions League. And for country, he didn't do anything for Poland in Euros. And now let's look at Messi. Messi, people will claim that he did well for Barcelona, an average team like Barcelona. He did well for Barcelona over the 12-month period before moving to PSG recently. And also, he won the Copa del Rey. That's the ultimate. That's the ultimate that he won for his country. That's why maybe people for Messi will say he deserves it.
No, I think Messi is for the love of how he plays. That is why maybe they are good. But let's bring it to the reality. They always have criteria in choosing the best or the Ballon d'Or winner. I remember in the case of Ronaldo and Messi, it got a point where they gave it to Messi and they asked why they gave it to Messi, and they said because Messi has scored a lot of goals. Now the following year, Ronaldo scored lots of goals and still was given to Messi. And now they asked and they were bringing in different issues. Here lies the case: one single player has been able to take his team from nowhere to Champions League winners, now to Super Cup, and now Euros. And he's a pivot player in his team. So because today isn't the first time a midfielder is taking the Ballon d'Or.
So
what prevents him from being a Ballon d'Or holder?
So for me, in my opinion, during those times that during the time of Messi, Ronaldo, where people are saying that because of more goals, and so I think basically it was a couple of people's opinion. But we now know that it is over 1,000 people vote, because even this current one, Messi had around 800 and something votes. So it is not about one person saying that he thinks that Messi won a lot of goals. It's about what a lot of people are seeing around the world, because it's not a one person vote. Like
I think the race he had this time wasn't that tight like it used to be.
It used to be.
If you have let's say Jorginho, Lewandowski, and definitely people are going to opt for Messi.
For Messi,
because if let's say he's having a competitive like Ronaldo as in that time, I don't think it's going to be that easy for him to win it.
So I think basically for me, from my own opinion, I think it was supposed to go to Lewandowski.
He's done a good job.
He has really done a great job and scoring, because scoring goals is what entertains fans, you know. And we understand Jorginho's cup run on the trophy run that he has made, but if he was adding more assists to his game, it's more impacting the game. Then that one, like the times of Iniesta and Xavi and all, could giving assists, like Modric, you're saying, were giving assists and all that. I think that could have boosted his chances, because people don't really love people just holding the ball and just not passing the ball to create a goal. You know, because before Jorginho can contribute in the goal, I think the passes goes through 2 or 3 players before it gets to them, so the people don't really see what he has done. So I think that's the problem. But 7th time,
but let's not forget Chelsea won the best club of the century. So let's not forget that. Chelsea.
Chelsea did that.
The best club. I wanted to say
Chelsea. Chelsea is the king of Europe, you know.
So you attest to the fact that Chelsea is the king of Europe.
I don't have to.
The whole England is blue. Even the whole world is blue. And you can attest.
No, it is not the whole world. They've not won the FIFA.
They are going to win. Definitely, they are going to win it.
No, don't say you are going to win if you've not won it.
Come on.
It is not.
We are going to win it.
No.
Do you know FIFA has they've confirmed the list.
The list,
So February they're going to start the kick or something.
I think in Qatar, and we all know that we have El Ali repping from Africa. We know we have a lot of things, but no, you have it is a probability that you can win. No, it's a probability that you can win, but if not won,
it's a must-win game for Chelsea. It's a must-win trophy. And we are going to win.
Yeah, there's no need to rush it.
We are not rushing it. We are just stating fact.
Yeah, because every game is played 90 minutes, and we have to see.
We are going. We even wish to play 100 minutes.
Oh yeah,
so
we
know Chelsea is going to win. So
I'm sure basically we are going to talk about it. We are going to talk about it when the time comes, and we'll see.
We are starting now, so I know Chelsea is going to win. I can see us win. So
Chelsea is not even. England is not even blue. It's Europe that is blue, and the world is yet to be blue. So let's see how it goes.
The world is blue.
Okay, let's see how it goes. There's no need to talk
you need to
much.
Accept it now.
Okay, let's see. No, let's see. Football is 90 minutes and it's played on the pitch. It's not about what's your history or what you've done. So
if we're talking about people talking about history, it's you.
Yeah, because
Liverpool always talk about history.
Yes, we have history, and we also have our players backing our history now. So basically, what?
Okay, viewers. Welcome back to another episode of Footnote Sports Stream. And today we are going to give you interesting news surrounding the football world. So viewers, if you are new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please kindly click on the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Okay, viewers, also like the page and keep sharing our videos. Viewers, today we are going to tap on La Liga and EPL. But before then, we have a photo challenge by KKB, and please let's help a brother to win this challenge by voting for Alfred by texting HX153, and this is how to vote. You just have to dial *447 *714 hash on all network and enter the nominee code HX153 and follow the prompts. Okay, so his name is Alfred, and please let's help him to win this photo challenge. Okay, so let's get back to business. Let's start with the La Liga. Our previous episode we were talking about Xavi, and you see, that is what I was saying last time. I was telling Mohammed that no, it's not that like it's early for us to talk about Xavi, but he's doing a great job. You could see they played Villarreal 3-1, and he did a fantastic work. So let's talk about Barcelona and Villarreal today.
Oh, okay. So I think basically still Xavi has a lot of work to do, because looking at the game after they scored the first goal. It took around 72nd minute, and Villarreal equalized, and they had 18 minutes to win that game. And still, it's not like you can't see the Barca play. Like, even though you can see they are trying to do something, but it is not clear. You know, like the way we know Barca have been playing for years, it is not that clear. Still, Xavi has to stamp his gameplay on the team. So it was basically a nice game, and I think Coutinho scored, won a penalty and scored, and they beat Villarreal. And we know Villarreal is not really performing in the EPL, and even if you check the past record of Barcelona and Villarreal, I think they've won in the last 10 games. They've won about 8 and they've drawn 2. So Villarreal is not really a tough side for Barcelona, but looking at the form of Barcelona, the fans are going to jubilate, because if it was Koeman, they could have gotten a draw, they could have even lost that game. So I think Xavi is bringing back the winning mentality, but it is not sufficient, it's not sufficient. They need to win convincingly. Yeah, they need to, sometimes you can see team play, and even if they lose, or even if they play draw, even if they win, the team has really had possession. They've played they've gained their shape. They know what they are doing, but it still looks like Barca has a long way to go. And let's see how it goes. And congratulations to Xavi, because as a coach, that's what you need. You need the 3 points to build the confidence. To build the confidence, you need to win to build more confidence for the young boys. So
also to their counterpart, Real Madrid playing Sevilla, and they won by 2-1. So
yes,
what do you think?
Yeah, so I think pretty much I was expecting a tough match between Sevilla and Real Madrid, because Sevilla is on some level of good form, and Real Madrid always shows that you are going to fight with the old guys, by the bones. Like the bones, the quality of the strongness of the bone will definitely beat the younger guys. That's mean the experience. So it was a 2-1, still close encounter, and still Real Madrid couldn't keep a clean sheet. So I think they still have to work on their defensive setup, as we said. And it was a brilliant goal. Vinicius Junior is really doing well, and due to the injury of Neymar, we think that he has to step up his game more. And I think maybe Neymar might miss the World Cup, because he got injured during their game
for Brazil. Right?
For Brazil. So I think it's going to help Vinicius Junior to step up his game. And I think congratulations to Real Madrid again, and they are leading the table. Let's see how it shapes out.
Okay. So enough said about La Liga. We are moving straight to the EPL. But you see, I think this week EPL they have fantastic news around the new managers coming in, so many things going on. Yeah, but before then, let's talk to our viewers. Okay, viewers, if you're watching us, still this Footnote Sports stream, and we present to you the real analysis. Out with me, Abeku in the studio, and as usual, I'm Mark Wells. You can call me MC. Okay, viewers, let's get to the EPL. It was quite not interesting for some teams like Chelsea, but then we'll just take it. Then we just take it down way. But we're still in shape. We are on top form. We are putting things together, and we are going to bounce back. But the fact that I'm saying it doesn't mean we lost. We drew, but we'll get there. We'll talk about it. And I know someone is just going to bash us, but then we are still strong. We are still strong. That's Chelsea for you. We never say die. We are still strong. But then let's look. I want us to start with Arsenal and Newcastle, the opener. Arsenal, it seems they are climbing the table. They are coming to the table of men. Yeah, so
I think basically now they are sitting fifth on the table, and
they won 2-0.
2-0 Newcastle. So because of the Ghanaian link, that's Thomas Partey. So I was very keen on watching.
The Ghanaian link. I like the word. The Ghanaian link. This is about time people get to realize the impact Ghanaians have made in the world of football.
Yeah. So no one can dispute that. Where Ghanaians a lot of has make brilliant impact in the EPL, the likes of AC and the likes of Asamoah Gyan, our own baby Jets, and a couple of Prince Boateng and all that. Them were playing for Portsmouth, and I think Ole Kingston and all that. So they can't take Ghanaians out of the EPL's history. So basically, I think the game was a brilliant game. It took Saka in, I think, the later part.
And the rest, we didn't mention Ayew brothers.
The Ayew brothers. Basically, the Ayew brothers are doing well. Yeah, so coming to the game, it was a brilliant game. Arsenal showed that they can bounce back from a very bad defeat.
Yeah.
Like as we know last week, they got trashed by 4-0 by Liverpool. So I think basically Saka came to Saka is one of the youngest players. So Saka is one of the brilliant players in the EPL now, one of the youngest players in the EPL, and he linked up with their play. Arteta is proving that he has the team under control.
Yeah.
People were doubting Arteta, but he has shown once again that he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing, and he has a plan for Arsenal. So they won convincingly by 2-0 against Newcastle. But I think Newcastle needs to sit up because they can't buy, billionaires can't buy the club for over $410 billion.
I think
they're struggling.
They are trying to put things in place because they just picked the team out of nowhere to just keep it in shape. So
because they're going to put a lot of money. They've put a lot of money in Newcastle, so the players needs to come to the realization that they need to set up because with that kind of money, they can't take it to championship. So I think maybe how we'll find a way to change things, and I'm sure they need to survive because we need to see the impact of the money in the next EPL seasons. Yeah.
All right, so we are going fast track to Man City versus West Ham. It was a quite interesting game. 2-1. Yeah, and the snow was trying to a little bit bring some kind of distraction, but they ended up putting things in place. But again, the first goal for Man City, I didn't see the goal quite clearly. It was out of nowhere. The goal came in, but. Let's see, good hopes. As usual, Man City wouldn't sit. Pep Guardiola wouldn't sit for West Ham too.
Moyes, maybe Moyes too. Yeah.
And to be frank with you, I think Zuma is picking up.
Yeah. So basically, it's all about. We always say it's all about systems. We always talk about it as a system. So when you build a very formidable system, any player you try and slot in, the player excel. So coming to the game, I'm not really a big fan of snow, like when the field is filled with snow, covered with snow, because it doesn't bring out the beauty. Yeah, very slippery. It doesn't even bring out the beauty of the game because you can't even see the ball. I was even expecting them to bring the orange ball. No, because the ball was already white and the snow white, so it was. I don't know why. Maybe we watching behind the screen, we couldn't see the field, or maybe the players were seeing the ball, but we the viewers couldn't see the ball.
The snow started around 30-something minutes.
Yeah, but so they couldn't. They can say
I know they could have
brought the ball. It's just a ball.
But then, you see, they didn't want to stop the game, the intensity of the game, and all that stuff.
No, because we can't say because of intensity of the game. People get injury during games. They don't say because of intensity. Somebody said so we should continue playing. So they should have introduced. It's just a ball. They should have introduced. We are not saying that they should stop and they should clear the field because the snow was very heavy. But there's the ball that
the second half they cleared the field and everything was great.
Yeah, but they've already considered the first goal. They've already considered the first goal by Gundogan scored the first goal. Marius did some tricky slam, I think a shot, and people weren't seeing the ball and just tapped in inside.
But you see, West Ham started in a quite compact way, but I don't know what happened that they fell back for City to just take.
Yeah, we know how City is. We know how City is. If you don't really come with a game plan, and you don't stick to the game plan, or you try and become like maybe playing, you just switch off, they are going to score you. It's one of those moments where West Ham switched off, and with the help of the snow and the pitch and everything, they got the first goal. And now that they've gotten the first goal, now West Ham needs to come with a different approach by opening up and see if they can equalize. But so they remain compact before they got, I think, the last 10 minutes to try to open up, because it's only 1-0, so they have to try and see if they could take a draw home. They opened up, and now Manchester City scored their second goal, and I think last minute Lazani scored a wonderful goal, very wonderful goal, and denied Edison. Edison is 100th clean sheet in the EPL. So it was a brilliant game. So West Ham is showing that they are not a walkover, but the most important thing is the 3 points, and Manchester City got that 3 points, and now they've closed the gap to Chelsea by now 1 point.
Yeah, just 1 point.
So I think Man City, I'm not surprised. I was tipping Man City to win. But I knew it was going to be a tough game for Manchester City.
Yeah, it was.
Pep Guardiola delivered.
Looking at the current form of West Ham.
Pretty much. Yeah, but before the game, they lost to Wolves. They lost to Wolves before coming in. After winning the Liverpool international break, they lost to Wolves, and they came and they've also lost. So they need to really sit down.
West Ham also they won against United.
They won against West Ham didn't win against United, and that was even earlier on when I think that was when Ronaldo scored their last minute goal for but I think the last
West Ham scored United. That is when we even bashed OT. I was saying whole Zuma was able to
that was Liverpool. The famous 3-2 win where Zuma scored the third goal for West Ham. Yeah, before the international break. Yeah, so basically, I don't know. So you might think that I'm the one who don't like Man U, but now you can see clear evidence.
Okay, viewers, if you're watching us, this Footnote Sports stream. We always present to you the real analysis. I don't hate Man United. Come on. I love Man United, but I don't love United as much as I love my team. Yeah. You can't take that from me. Yeah, I just like them, but I just don't love them. Yes. So let's get to Liverpool versus Southampton.
Yeah.
Come on, 4-0. Why? What's wrong?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong. It's basically Liverpool, the firepower of Anfield fans and all that, coming to the game, we'll win, but I wasn't even expecting 3-0 in the first half. There's no Southampton will score Liverpool at Anfield. So basically, the boys were very hungry. They needed to close the gap. They know that there's no chance to select this particular game. So they came in 100%. 100%. The tactics was working, and the mistake that the coach did from Southampton was he tried to open up. He tried to open. I think the post match analysis. He said that he needs to be blamed because in the first half they wanted to try and play Liverpool all that. And we've said it several times that there's no way you are coming to Anfield or you are going to play Liverpool and you open up. You have to rather sit back and play on the counter.
That's what United did.
So basically, they opened up, and the second goal, Jota got the goal. Jota again, the second goal. Then Thiago. So far, Thiago has scored in the Champions League against FC Porto, and he also scored the third goal for. So 2 matches, 2 goals for. Thiago. People are saying that Thiago should contribute more, and he's contributing now. And Van Dijk scored the 4th goal, so it was a calm trash as usual. 4-0 in Liverpool. Calm trash. We just calm them trash. And also for the past since we started the EPL, we've not scored less than 2 goals in a game. Per game, so our goal scoring record speaks for itself. And
wait, you've not scored less than 2 goals?
Like we've not been into a match and we've scored less than 2 goals. We always scored. So that's what I'm saying. Average on the average, basically on the average, you score two or more goals, 2 or more goals on the average in the EPL. So the goals are coming. So if you really want to beat Liverpool, you need to score 3. You can't score Liverpool 1 and win. You can't score Liverpool 2 and win. The best you can get with 2 is a draw. So basically, it's taking shape, and Liverpool is getting their form, and we hope that the players don't get injured, and that's what we're hoping for all the Premier League team, that the players shouldn't get injured, so that we can see the beauty. We can see the beauty of the game. And basically, Liverpool won, and it wasn't a surprise. 3 points bagged. We move. So fans, we move. So let's get down to
Chelsea versus United. Actually, I was looking for a win and it ended up. But I will blame the coach, and he even said he accepts the blame because he knows that what he did, he didn't get that tactics right. Why could you wait till almost about like 80 minutes before bringing in your players, Lukaku, your Mount, you keep them on the bench? Why?
I think even before the game, before the kickoff, the big news that came was Ronaldo was benched.
Yes,
Ronaldo was benched, and people were like, "Oh, some of the Manchester United fans are like, we're crying. Oh, Carrick doesn't know what he's doing. Carrick doesn't know what he's doing."
He had a plan.
And there was a plan. I'm saying that most of the Manchester United supporters are emotional supporters now. You know, you think Messi, sorry for saying that, Ronaldo is not the like the solution for Manchester United. It's a fact, it's a compliment. It's trying to complement, trying to supplement the team, but he is not the main ingredient for Manchester United. You can't build a team around Ronaldo. So if Ronaldo is not playing and you are crying left and right. But so when we come to the game, Carrick, I'm sure they are calling him Coach Michael Carrick, CMC, and that's the same thing they did to Ole at the wheel, and realized that the firepower or the tactical capacity of Ole wasn't at that level. So Carrick is doing well, but let's not overhype. You know how England, they like overhyping. You know, basically they like overhype. So coming to the game, I'll say because Manchester United are in a bad place. They're in a bad place. They're in the dark. Now coming into the light. So getting a draw is kind of an advantage. To them, they'll see it to be a win, and Chelsea will see it to be a lose, even though it's a draw. So coming to the game, he said the setup, you could basically see that it was a purely defensive approach. They were playing three holding midfielders, Matic, Fred, and McTominay. Shows that they were coming to McTominay. So basically they came in with a very defensive approach, and they put in Bruno at the middle, and now they played Sancho and they played Rashford, and Rashford, Sancho rewarded the coach for trusting him in the first 11, and you know. So then, in the back four, we could see Bailey, Lindelof, and he changed. Teles also came, and now the Wan-Bissaka. So basically, it was more purely defensive approach. And I don't know why. I don't know why Chelsea fans are trying to blame the coach, because I thought the first chance they got. We know that He missed a very glaring opportunity.
Yeah, he was supposed to give the ball.
Give a pass to Timo Werner. Like it was a clear goal. But if the goal had entered, it would have changed.
Aside that, the reason why we are blaming Tuchel is we are in the second half, right? We are in the second half of the game, and you've seen the game that this two players getting in, giving us a win, yes, it's becoming a problem. So what is the best thing for you to do? You bring in someone who can hold the ball, and he will penetrate. And even when he gets the chance, he will score. Then why is the person on bench?
Yeah, but I don't know.
70 minutes, still the person they are on bench.
No, but you should understand your own manager that in all your previous games, he doesn't make changes.
No, you don't make changes. But here is the case: the people are playing defensive. So what is the best thing for you to do?
Yeah, to try and break players to break through the lines.
Who can break?
Yeah, but if the first in the second minute the Odoi's goal had entered into the ball had entered into the net, it could have changed the whole dynamics of the game.
We understand that, but he performed poorly. Yes, but then let's look at we are done with the first half. We've seen the result. We've seen how the people are playing. What is expected from you?
I think you have a point trying to say that the coach should have introduced Christian Pulisic and Mount to try and break the defensive structure of Manchester United. But you know, like they were creating chances. Chelsea was creating chances, so it was like there was a hope that one of the ball could enter into the net before the sloppiness of Jorginho caused Sancho to.
I don't know what he was even thinking.
Yeah, so I think I saw one of the news that I heard that Tuchel is trying to blame the front line at Stamford Bridge because of the front line, but there's no excuse for Jorginho because he played on the front line.
Thiago Silva would have done something with it. Chalobah would have done something with it.
Yeah, the biscuit thing was
Kante, most of the time when they move, Kante is the last man. He always makes sure he does something well with the ball. But you have the ball. You could have had the ball somewhere.
Yeah, it was a pure mistake. Yeah, it was a pure mistake by Jorginho. Basically, the first rule in defending is to try and clear the ball, then he can now come back and real.
Very good.
So I think he wanted to bring the ball under control and start the attack again, and quite unfortunately, what he planned to do didn't work out, and Sancho. And so we also need to congratulate Manchester United, because when you look at the corner, the replay of the corner, as long as the ball left their 18 box, you could see Sancho and Rashford putting pressure. I'm sure that's one thing that they need to comment, because that's why I was saying that if it was Ronaldo couldn't have pressed that pressed that high to cause Jorginho to fumble, and the chance was created. And I think after that, Manchester United got some interesting, and Mendy also made a mistake, a very clear mistake, and they passed to Fred. I don't know what Fred was thinking, trying to score be the hero of that particular game, and he messed up the chance, and Ronaldo was very pissed off. So
let's look at the penalty.
Yeah,
it was a clear penalty. I don't know why people were bashing.
Okay, so
Chelsea
so basically at the first instance you might think it's not a penalty, but later with the slow motion you realize that Wan-Bissaka kicked Thiago Silva's leg. So it was a clear contact, and in our modern football that's going to be a penalty. So I don't know why Carrick, I think the post-match interview, Carrick was saying it wasn't a clear penalty, but I think that because he's been so he's excited, has been carried out by the draw, so you think that they could have won. And before the game, I think I told you last week that it's going to be a tough game for Chelsea, because
especially when we are playing with United, they come in with a different mentality. They come with a different force. Because they wouldn't sit for let's say they can sit back for other teams like the low team to score them, but they wouldn't sit for Chelsea. I don't know when it's between Chelsea and Man United, it's something different altogether. It's like playing Hearts of Oak and Kotoko. That is how it is.
So I think so I think basically it was a nice game, but Chelsea had most of the possession. Man United.
Now we are on form.
Man United looked like a school team.
A school team. I love that.
Looked like a school team, and Chelsea dominated them throughout the game. The lucky
they played nothing.
Mistake. Yeah, they played nothing. All the chances they had were clear mistakes from Chelsea.
I think Carrick knew the current state of the United, so he went in straight for a defensive mechanism. If you don't play with this bunch of players in Manchester United, if you don't play more defensive, if you don't play more men behind the ball, you are going to leak more goals. And it was evidence that, trust me, if Odoi had scored that goal, it could have changed the whole complexion of the game. They could have taken like 6 goals, because it was a lot of chances that they missed. So basically, I think people are saying that Raph Rangnick called Carrick to tell him that play this way, play this way. But I think at the end, Carrick was saying that no, he didn't have any call from Rangnick. But there is a scene that like Raph has been appointed, and they are working towards his visa issues and other stuff. Some 1 or 2 things, and definitely you will be managing Manchester United against Arsenal on Thursday. That's what they are trying to look. But
I think there's been a lot of talks about Raph, and we all know that they are saying the godfather of the ginger press and all that. But the godfather of ginger press, we know that
England is different.
England is different, and they have the hope that because it worked for Liverpool, and we know that for Liverpool's own, even if they are looking at Liverpool even as a case study, it took Liverpool 2 to 3 years before we are getting the ginger press. And we know maybe they'll say Chelsea got 6 months and it came back. But looking at the player, the kind of players that Chelsea was working with at Chelsie, they were young lads who were willing to change their style of play to fit.
Just that Lampard didn't know how to just.
And I think basically I think the ginger press, there are a lot of variation in the ginger press. I don't think Chelsea ginger press is not playing like the way Man City is playing theirs and Liverpool is playing their ginger press, because Chelsea is more focused on let's keep the back line solid, and let's leave 2 or 3 players, let's leave 3 or 4 players to play in front and press them. And we know that the back 5 will sit and the 2 holding midfielders will stay. So maybe leave 3 players and let the 7 be behind the ball. So it's like, if I don't score you, you are not going to score me. So that's the difference.
Chelsea's play is like a diamond. We just go this way. That's if you check. It's like a diamond. 3 back, then we go the side.
The 2 wing backs and
so. That is why if by the time you can outsmart Chelsea is when like a counter comes in. And we all move forward. That is when you can. But then if you said you are trying to work it out to break the,
it's very difficult.
Because the likes of Kante and Kante, wherever you go, he is with you. So how can you break that?
So back to Raph. I think he's going to need Manchester United fans needs to relax. You can't be playing you can't be playing ginger pressing with Ronaldo. Ronaldo is 36 years old, for Christ's sake. So he can't do the ginger press. The only time that he can play full ginger pressing, like the likes of Liverpool and Manchester City, you need more young lads like the Sanchos, the Rashford, the Martial, and Van de Beek, and I think and Van de Beek. And is Pogba going to play ginger pressing? No. And who is one of the laziest players? He can be hardworking, but we know the work rate of Pogba. His recovery rate is kind of problematic. So I think Raph is coming to Manchester United wanting them to play the ginger pressing, but it's not going to be now. He's going to look at the material he has in hand, what the boys can do, and you try and fine tune his tactics a little bit and be like, okay, we can press at one side, we can press fully on the pitch like what Man City and Liverpool are doing, because they have the young lad who can run. And I think Raph is coming in first to work on the physicals of the players. He has to draw all the English water in them and install the German water in them and spark the German machine if Manchester is going to. So I think it's going to have an impact, but is he going to win the league? No. Is he going to win the Champions League? No. Is he going to win the FA Cup? I doubt that. So I think they will go. Now they need a structure, and I think that's what they're trying to build on. They need to have a structure, have an identity. That's why I think they're bringing Raph to come and give Manchester United the identity and the way of play, a typical way of play. And we can see maybe if they can improve on their performance now. And I think.
All right, viewers, it's been good staying tuned with us and this Footnote Sports stream, and we always present to you the real analysis. Okay, viewers, to draw the curtains down, we are not going without talking about the Ghana Premier League. But viewers, before we talk about the Ghana Premier League, please to keep Alfred in the KKB Photo Challenge, please dial *447 *714# on all network to keep our brother in the challenge. And to the Ghana Premier League, let's look at these 2 teams, Kotoko and Hearts. So we know Hearts is focusing on their
Champions Confederation. And I think Kotoko went to Kerala FC, and I think they drew. I think still they are unbeaten after 4 games. Unbeaten after 4 games. And I think other teams like the likes of Rotterdam United won. Also, Great Olympics lost at Wafa, and so the league is still taking shape because it's after 5 games. Let's see what from 10 games going you will see, and let's see if Accra also qualifies for the money zone in Africa, and we can see that now they can also concentrate. But so far they've played 3 matches, and I think they've drew 3 and lost 1. 4 matches they've drawn 3 and they've lost 1. So if there's no like great news to talk about, but I think when it's getting after 10 matches, we'll see more actions and more trailing events happening.
Alright, so viewers, we are going to draw the curtains and this Footnote Sports stream. And please, viewers, if you are new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please click the subscription button and hit the notification bell. And also, please like this page and keep your comments coming. Okay, so also you can share the video to your friends, so we keep growing the network. Okay, I have Abeku in the studio, and once again, I'm Mark Wells. You can call me MC. Abeku, what do you have to tell your fans?
So basically, I'm going to talk about the football fans, and now that I think it's going to be the reign of Messi and Ronaldo is over. Now we need to be more critical and not be more biased towards players selection for Ballon D'or. I think we need to look at their performance and the cups that they've won, and we can choose. You can make the right decision. And I think Liverpool fans solid. We have midweek we have against Everton for their midweek. So it's a local derby. It's a Merseyside derby. So
we know United is going to play Arsenal. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so viewers, once again, thank you for staying tuned with us. Footnote Sports Stream, we always bring you the best analysis. You wouldn't get this anyway. Only in Footnote Sports Stream. See you, it's our time, and bye-bye.